Vlogging in the car, apparently, trying to get some clips here and there. So let's just start off. What up, people? Welcome back. So just got off from work and I'm on my way to get my nails done because we had an early day today, and I wanted to get into one or two projects this weekend. There is a DIY that I wanted to do for my son's room. What's happening is we are having a temporary delay, or let's say a pause. Wait, should I go in Home Depot? Anyway, so we're having a pause on some of the major, home updates in the house, because hubby had a little incident at work, so he's not able to do a lot of things. So he's okay, but still not able to do a lot of heavy work things. So I'm gonna have to be learning some stuff, which honestly I don't mind. My best tool that I'm good with right now is the drill and a staple gun. Really, it's gonna be me learning some new stuff, you know, which I'm happy because I want to know anyway. But that's beside the point. So I wanted to actually finalize the video for my son's gamer bedroom because I wanted to put that up with some of the little details I wanted to add into it. But here what it is. Number one, the lights that I ordered for his room, I ordered him some pendant lights. Those are 2 pendant lights, and I'll insert the picture or a little clip of that. They're actually beautiful pendant lights, and I do like them, but they don't provide enough light in the room. Originally I picked out I picked out a different one, but the reason I didn't went with the first one is because the one that I currently have, it was on sale, and I thought that the LED strips that we were going to add to the room would have provided enough light. So I didn't think that, you know, we would have need more light than the sconces that we have. Well, we ended up rearranging the idea of where we wanted to put the LED lights, so it's not enough light in his room, especially when it's like dark. So I'm gonna return those and get the original ones that I first wanted, because they provided light from both up and down, and then have like a little glare through it. If I find a picture, I can insert that too. And so I'm gonna get those, and that's one thing. The second thing is his chair. I did order his gaming chair and set it up because he got it for his birthday. Well, my husband set it up at the time. I mean, it was set up for his birthday, and after a day of my son using it, like just sitting on it, just playing his game, it looks wobbly, like it looks like it was tilted. And then when my husband looked at it like from a distance, it's actually shifted. It's wobbly when my son's sitting on it. Now my son is like 90 pounds. Okay, this chair is equipped to fit up to 250 pounds. So it clearly wasn't weight that tilted that chair. So when my husband stand back and looked at it, it looked like, I don't know, one of the shift gears, I don't know, something at the bottom don't look right. So what we're gonna have to do is exchange that for a new one. And then my husband did say that when he was looking through the box, he noticed that there were some screws missing. So it looked like the chair was already refurbished, and they just sent us a refurbished chair. So, and I didn't order a refurbished chair, I ordered a brand new chair. So we're gonna send this one back to get a better one. Like, don't be trying me. Gaming chairs ain't cheap, okay? They're not. So don't be trying me with no, unless I pay for refurbish, and that means I understand that there could be some small defects. But I didn't pay for refurbish. This is a brand new chair, so I want a brand. And then the stitching is so. Listen, guys, you know it is. Anyway, I say all that to say that the room reveal for my son game room may be pushed back. Well, it's definitely going to be pushed back a few weeks because we have to send those things back and we're waiting for the new ones to come in. So that's going to be a while to kind of get those in, install that, and then film and edit, because I will be doing the installation for at least the walls constant. It shouldn't be as bad because the wiring is, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But the point is, it's going to be put on a little bit of delay until I get there. In the meanwhile, I do have some DIY projects coming up that I want to do. So I'm going to use those as, wait a minute. Guys, I'm rambling and I wasn't supposed to come this way. Hold on. Okay, got back on track. Honestly, I think I was supposed to go a different route because I went into stealth mode and was driving straight home, even though I was supposed to be going to my nail shop to get my nails. I mean, let me know if that happens to you guys. I like to call it stealth mode because you're there but kind of not there in a way, so you're like almost programming. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do because your brain is telling you to do it, but you're not fully aware, you know. That's what I like to call stuff. I don't know, it may not be the right term, but that's what I call it, but that's what that was. Anyway, so I'm going to go and get my nails done because they're due, and then I'll see what other clips that I could get in today. I did stop off to get my treat at Starbucks. Guys, it's been a little minute since I had Starbucks, you know what I'm saying? So, let's go do this. Alright, so I am here at the nail shop and I'm going to go get my nails done. So these are the colors right now, and I'm going to, I don't know, we'll see after. Look, it's pretty. Look how it looks. It's pretty. Neutral but pretty. And I'm realizing that I am low on sanitizer. So now, I'm gonna go home. Okay, so I have my Home Depot sticks. This is what I chose to use for this project. Also with some a staple gun, Staples wood glue. This is the one I have, and then some spray paint, which is the color of your choice. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, first of all, you want to make sure that you get the even sides up, because Home Depot ruler, and I don't know if it's the same for Lowe's, you can use the Lowe's ruler. I believe Walmart have these type of rulers too, wherever you can find them, but they're just the perfect width that holds a Hot Wheel car. So you want to be careful, not to say careful, but you want to make sure that you're using the smooth side up, because when you spray paint it, you don't want the indented side. So there's two sides to the Home Depot. I don't know if it's like that with the other rulers from the other stores, but it's like that on this one. So there's a smooth side with the numbers on it, and then there's an indented side. So you always want to make sure the indented side is face down the opposite way, and then the smooth side is face up, because that is the side that you're going to spray paint. So okay, so we're basically just going to make an L shape with these two, and that's where I'm going to use my wood glue that I'm going to glue on the back to hold these together, and then reinforce it with the staple gun, which give it the reinforcing hold. Now when I do plan on screwing this into my son's wall to bracket it on, you can use like heavy duty Velcro strips if you would like. If it's a rented, it is rented friendly, so you can also do that if you're renting, because I mean they're Hot Wheel cars. Just make sure you don't like overdo it. But this is the process I'm gonna do. If you have clamps, I know my husband said that was a good choice to use, but I feel like the clamps will kind of disfigure the shape. So at this point, you can use the blue painter's tape. That's what I'm going to use to hold it in position so that when you staple them, it won't shift around. Got my blue tape, so now little pieces to secure. I like to bring it to the edge so that I'm not disfiguring the shape a little. And I do in 3 spots. This one's a bit too long, but it's okay. Okay. So that's how we have it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go use my staple gun right now, and I'm just gonna put a few staples on the back of the top ruler to kind of make sure it's secured in. And I kind of use the table as my guide to make sure that this the width of it is actually going in. Let me see, am I on camera? Let me turn this way. Okay, so I'm using my tabletop as my guide to staple in. It's actually a you want to also make sure that you have staple near both of the edges just to make sure to keep them in place. And I kind of just leave this together and leave the glue on to surface it. I do want to flip it over to see if any made it all the way through or some didn't, and then some I need to go back and kind of just nail in just to make sure that it's all the way in. And then I just let these dry. So I'm just gonna do a few pieces of these and then get them ready for spray painting. Okay, so I've put all my pieces together, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets I put together, and I have 2 more rulers left. So in total, 6, 8, 10, I bought 12 rulers. That's going to make 5 shelves and borders. Now obviously you can do more. I should have bought 2 more to do more, but the good thing about this is that you can always add on, which I probably would, and just keep extending it with the ruler. So what I'm gonna do now is, since I only have 5 panels, I'm going to divide up using the same ruler inches that are on the ruler to estimate where I'm going to gap each shelf. So I think I'm going to do every 7 inches, and then I'm going to just mark with my any color off from this so I could just have a visual when I'm gluing, because I'm going to use the same method, wood glue and staple from the side. So I did take the final
product outside to give it a few coats of spray paint. I did end up using 3 coats of spray paint to make sure the Home Depot signage on it was completely covered and to make sure that it adhered to the wood. And then my husband took it from there and he actually nailed it to the wall. He used the nail gun to adhere it to the wall, and you see my son now is actually starting to put his car on. As soon as it went up, he started displaying his cars. And believe it or not, I did have to go back and I added a few more shells because he has a variety of different styles of cars, not just Hot Wheels but Mario. And this was how the product came up. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.